What's up, YouTube?
Yo,
back at it again,
yes,
man.
sir.
And with your boy Gilly,
I'm Marciano.
and you here with React James.
Hey.
Here to bring you some genius reactions.
Yes, sir.
And today, we got another top 10 for y'all, man.
Yes,
We got a
sir.
whole playlist of top 10, so go check that out. There's some pretty decent stuff in there, like some stuff that I didn't even think I wanted to see. But but it was decent though. Y'all should go check that
I
out.
forgot what was it.
See? We did the oceans one, most dangerous beaches, and then we did top 10 escapes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So yeah, go check that
Yeah.
playlist, man. It's some cool shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. But if you sat through all that, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe, and we'll really appreciate it. But we ain't gonna hold y'all up no longer. The top 10 we got for y'all today is most feared prison inmates in the world. That sounds terrifying. And even the dude in this picture looked terrifying. But we gonna hop right into it, man. We hope y'all enjoy.
Think the booty bandit.
These are the most feared prison
It's updated,
inmates
so
in the
maybe
world.
not.
Welcome back. Charlie
But
here.
that's still
Prison
scary
is
to me,
a
so
scary
he
place.
should be.
If you
I
ever
don't
end
care
up
if that nigga
behind
out or
bars,
not,
you better
exactly.
hope you don't share a cell with any of these people. These criminals did unimaginable crimes both outside and inside prison. First, we have to look at Jason Barna. This inmate looks absolutely terrifying. In 2015, this prison inmate went viral. Not only for his crime, but also his very scary looks. In November 2015, Jason went on a crime spree. He began burglarizing many homes. He targeted many homes in Alaska. Of course, because of his distinctive looks, police knew who to look for. One night, Jason was staying at a motel in Alaska. That's when a cop recognized him and went to investigate. But that's when Jason took out a firearm and injured the cop. Eventually, Jason was hunted down and caught. He was found guilty of attempted murder, burglary, and other charges, and was sentenced to 22 years behind bars, meaning he won't be out of prison until he's 61 years old. Just imagine having to share a cell with this inmate. His face is covered in skull tattoos, and he's even tattooed his right eyeball. And at the top of Jason's head is a large skull tattoo. Jason has a very long criminal history. He has been in and out of prison since 1993, getting arrested in 1993, 1994, 2000, and 2005. Prison is a very scary place, but I think even behind bars, no one will mess with a guy who looks like this. Now, we have to look at an even scarier criminal, one who will haunt your dreams.
Why you keep letting him out?
This
Obviously,
is
he's
Joseph
crazy.
James D'Angelo, better known as the Golden State Killer. At one point, this man was the most feared criminal in the USA. His reign of terror spanned from 1974 to 1986. During those years, he burgled 120 people and ended 13 lives. Amazingly, he was only apprehended in 2018. Over all of those years, cops had no idea of his true identity. He was only discovered and arrested in 2018. This was after new DNA evidence emerged. He also taunted and threatened both victims and police. One of his victims even got away. And years later, he would call her up. He would say down the phone, "I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you." Just imagine receiving that call. In August of 2020, D'Angelo was
Meet me
sentenced to
somewhere.
life in prison. He is now 76, meaning he will
You
never
know
get
you
out.
should get tired
At
of
one
him.
point in time, he was even a cop himself.
Meet me
Meaning
somewhere.
that he knew how to evade law enforcement.
What you thought
It's
this
scary to
was?
think
You
that
think
for
I'm
many
scared,
decades,
right?
this evil man was totally free.
Jump his ass.
He is now locked away behind bars. But despite his old age, he is still very feared in prison. It's clear this man is a true psychopath with zero remorse for his crimes. Now we have to look at the most violent prisoner to ever live. Meet Charles Bronson. This man has spent most of his life behind bars, and most of his crimes actually took place in prison. When he was 22, he first went to prison for 7 years. This was for an armed robbery. It's inside this prison that he began his reign of terror. While in prison for the first time, he got into many fights. All of these were unprovoked and started by Bronson. He was transferred to another prison where he tried to poison a fellow inmate. He also tried to dig his way out and escape. He was then sent to a remote prison on the Isle of Wight, but moving him to an island did not help. He continued to be very violent and difficult behind bars. He was then transferred to various mental hospitals, but he would lash out every time and would have to be moved. He was actually a free man for a few years, but he soon reoffended. The issue was most prisons would refuse to take him in. He was basically too dangerous for any prison. Eventually a prison accepted him, but soon after that he took a prison librarian hostage. He demanded a helicopter, an inflatable doll, and a cup of tea. He was taken to solitary confinement after this, but he then took a prison guard hostage. After this he had to be moved to what's known as a Hannibal cage, but he then took another prison worker hostage. He was then moved to another prison where he took 3 more people hostage. He was then moved to another prison where he took 2 more hostages, and also destroyed all of the furniture in his prison cell. It's safe to say he is the most violent prisoner on the planet. As of 2021, he's being held in HM Prison Woodhill. This is a maximum security prison in Buckinghamshire. Next, we have to look at a Missouri prisoner dubbed the world's scariest perp.
Nothing
This
can hold
is
me
Michael
there.
Campbell. In 2021, he was arrested for trying to assault a woman. But Michael's criminal history began many years ago in 2003. Over the years, he's been arrested for assault, burglary, grand theft, and escape from custody. Over the years, it seems his look has got scarier and scarier. This is how he looked in 2003, and this is how he looked in 2008. This most recent mugshot is from 2021. The scary thing is, he tried to assault the woman while she slept in her own bed with her boyfriend. Just imagine waking up to this man in your bed. Thankfully, Michael Campbell now faces life behind bars. Let's hope this man is not let out of custody anytime soon. Moving on, we have to look at Grady Stiles. Grady Stiles' story is one of the most bizarre criminal tales you will ever hear. He was born in 1937 with a deformity. This made his fingers and toes fuse together to look like claws. Because of this, Grady joined the circus. He performed under the name Lobster Boy, and he actually got pretty popular and famous within the circus. Eventually he got married to another carnival performer, but as he got older he began getting more angry and drinking more. He was very mean to his wife, and his kids too, who were born with the same disease as him. In 1978, Grady's eldest daughter was about to get married, but on the eve of her wedding, Grady shot his daughter's fiancé, causing her fiancé to lose his life. He was taken to prison where he then threatened to take his wife's life too. But he never could, as Grady was given life behind bars. It's said because of his deformity, every inmate was very scared of Grady. He was also very violent to his fellow prison inmates. Grady passed away in prison in 1992. Finally, we have to look at the scariest prisoner in Japan. Japanese prisons are known for their brutality, but the scariest part about Japanese prison would be running into this man. This is Satomu Miyazaki. In just 1 year, he took 4 girls' lives. The girls ranged from age 4 to 7 years old. He would take them in his car. He would then take their lives and even eat them, preserving some of their body parts as trophies. To make things even scarier, he would taunt his victims' families. He would do this with phone calls, letters, and even photographs. Eventually, he was caught in the act by a father of 2 girls he was trying to abduct. The girl's father chased him on foot, but Satomu got away. Eventually, he was caught by police and taken to prison.
No, nigga, not
He
me.
spent some time in a Japanese prison where he
your
spared
ass.
many other inmates, but was later given capital punishment in 2008. Today, he's regarded as one of the scariest criminals in Japanese history.
Japanese
But
don't play
now
that
it's
shit.
time to make your voice heard. Comment below which prison inmate was the most scary. If you want to see my short videos, then check out my second channel. I've been Charlie, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and if you haven't already, then what are you waiting for? Subscribe to Top 10.
What are you waiting for?
Woo, boy.
That's crazy.
That last dude, though, man, hey, respect to that daddy, man. You trying to take my kids? You trying to take my kids? And then call me? And then call me like, I'm finna take them motherfuckers. Oh, yeah, bitch! Come and take them then. And dude tried, and he said, "Alright, yeah, I'm coming," and then he ran off. You think I'm gonna let you escape, nigga? I see you. Respect to that nigga, man. You was not gonna take my kids. That's the one thing I hate is somebody that
take kids.
Man, the worst thing you can do, bro. That's one. Murder is bad, but taking little kids and doing anything to children is the worst shit, bro. Cause come on, man, give them a chance, bro.
Exactly,
yeah,
bro.
these niggas ain't get a chance, bro. They ain't even. You feel me? Like, you doing this because of what, though? Like, let's say a psychopath, bro. It's hard to tell, you know. But I can say this: that one inmate, that nigga that kept taking everybody hostage. Hey,
he raw as shit. That's like the Joker, bro.
Right, that's like the Joker. He said, I want a plain, inflatable doll and some tea. That's definitely the Joker.
They got caught.
And look, this is the crazy thing. Like, that means he kind of. I feel like that means he kind of just like doing this shit because he grabbed a lady librarian. That was a lady librarian that he took hostage. Low key, he could have done something to her, but he said, "No, I'm not gonna touch you. Just give me an inflatable doll, and I'm okay with that." So that's why I'm like, he must just, the chaos.
That nigga know he ain't never getting out. So he like, shit, what can I do today?
Right, what can I do today? And then every prisoner they sell him to say, "Hey, you a prisoner? Yeah." Damn, nigga, what I do to you? Nothing. You ain't gotta do shit.
And he was swole as hell too, bro.
Yes.
Old motherfucker.
I'm telling you, and I know, bro, he over 6 feet. He definitely over 6 feet. He's in here picking fights whenever he want to. You know what I mean? But if you sat through all that, man, and you had a good time,
yes, sir.
Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe, and we really appreciate it. But until next time, we see y'all later.
Peace.